The original Fyre Festival is widely considered to be a massive scam, and now it's been announced that there's going to be a Fyre Festival 2. For those of you who aren't aware of what went down at the original Fyre Festival, Internet Historian did an amazing video a few years ago, and I'll link that at the end so you can see the whole story. But basically, in 2017, a man named Billy McFarland, who was a wealthy college dropout, wanted to create a luxury music festival in the Bahamas on an island called Fyre Cay, which was advertised as being an island formerly being owned by Pablo Escobar. The festival was advertised as having fancy condos, bars, and 33 musical talents. Musical talents? Sounds so fucking boomer. Advertised as having 33 artists, such as Blink-182 and Lil Yachty. Fyre Festival sold 5,000 tickets, priced anywhere from upwards of $12,000 all the way down to just $500. Which for $500 sounds like an amazing deal for a all-paid expensive visit to the Bahamas. However, when guests arrived to the island, there were no luxury villas, and none of the artists actually showed up. Instead, there was a bunch of UNICEF tents, which there weren't even enough for even the people that made it to the island. Also, the whole private island deal was a lie too. It was instead on an island called Exuma, which has a population of about 7,000 people today. Holy fucking shit, my hair's a disaster. After this, naturally, a lot of people were upset and angry about the complete lack of anything that was advertised. Lawsuits were filed by investors against Billy for essentially scamming them out of millions of dollars. Now, the tickets were able to be refunded afterwards, or you could exchange them for tickets to next year's Fyre Festival. Which, for the people that did that, that's a pretty fucking stupid idea in my opinion. Now in 2018, Billy McFarland was arrested for wire fraud and selling fake tickets to other events where he cashed out with about $24 million. Because of this, he was sentenced to 6 years in prison, but was released in 2022 after only serving about 4 years. That brings us to today, where Billy McFarland had announced that Fyre Festival is finally getting its long-awaited sequel, Fyre Festival 2.
What's up, guys? This is a big day because as of right now, Fyre Festival 2 tickets are officially on sale. It has been the absolute wildest journey to get here, and it really all started during the 7th-month stint in solitary confinement.
I find it kind of funny that he mentions in this video that he came up with the idea during the 7-month solitary confinement he had. Like, that's not going to be sus to anyone at all.
And finally, today we are announcing Fyre Festival 2. We spoke to people as far away as the Middle East and South America, and ultimately we decided that Fyre Festival 2 is coming back to the Caribbean. We are targeting Fyre Festival 2 for the end of next year, and in the meantime, we'll be doing pop-ups and events across the world.
So anyway, he really doesn't mention much in this video other than it's happening at the end of 2024 and it's going to be in the Caribbean. It seems like he's working with a lot of companies, although based on his history of defrauding people, I don't know if this is actually going to happen or not. Now, if you look at the Fyre Festival 2 website, you can see that has already sold out of tickets for their first round of 100 tickets they were selling, with each ticket costing about $500. You can also see here that they're selling tickets in rounds, and as each round is sold out, the next round gets more expensive, going all the way up to $8,000. You can even see in here they're selling designs of t-shirts and hats if you really want to rep the design of a convicted con artist. So far, there hasn't really been anything announced, no specific dates other than just end of 2024, no artist, nothing other than it will be in the Caribbean. Now, they have announced that in VIP access, there will be, quote, fire fights and documentary and film screenings and weekend trips. Again, still don't really know what that all means. It's probably for the best for Billy and his team to not announce any specific things about this event, considering how terrible the original was compared to how it was advertised. But then again, that means people are buying tickets for hundreds and even thousands of dollars that they have no idea what the event's even going to be about. Again, with all the terrible things that happened at the original Fyre Festival, workers didn't have any radios to talk with each other. People were stealing beds and other people's belongings because there just was nothing there to survive. The event organizers also said that a rainstorm came through, which absolutely soaked all the beds and all the tents and everything. The event was also advertised as being cashless. So people didn't bring any cash and they couldn't just go to the local villages to buy goods. I love how down here on the website they have a button that you can open in maps. It brings you just to a map of the Caribbean island. Another thing too is when you try and look up the website on Google, you can't even find the website in one of the first links. You have to scroll way down in order to find it, even sometimes going on to the next page. There's just so many articles of people just dissing this dude and just calling out how terrible of an idea it would be to give him money. So if anyone is seriously thinking about buying tickets to the event, just remember, this guy is a convicted con artist who has a history of selling fake tickets and making out with millions of dollars and not giving anything in return.